And so we return to Stardew Valley. It's been a little bit of time since I last played, but I have not forgotten most of what I'm doing. I know that I need to be extremely cautious with the time I utilize, because it is autumn. Actually, the 4th of autumn. So, there's a lot to do before winter. And I'm a little bit afraid that I won't be able to conquer all my goals in time. Let's see. Corn. Alright, some regular corn. I desperately need some sprinklers. But I can't figure out how to place them. I have one, and it won't work. So, my immediate goals that I need to try and hit as fast as possible are finish the quality crop bundle, which is almost done. I'm mainly waiting on all this corn to give me some gold star results. I also need much more money. I need to upgrade my barn and my coop a final time in order to complete some more bundles. I also need to get to the desert, and to get to the desert, I need to unlock the bus. And to unlock the bus, I need money. I need a lot of money. I need to do this vault. I will not be able to do the vault for a while. I actually need to figure out whether I should prioritize the, what's it called? The barn upgrade or the vault. I need to figure out what would be more beneficial, I guess. Let's see. I also need to get a lot of fishing done. For various reasons. Hold on a second. Let me organize a little bit. Okay. Yes, I need to get a lot of fishing done. Because there are certain fish that are only caught in the autumn. Luckily, a lot of the autumn fish can also be caught in the winter. So I'm not entirely out of luck if I'm unable to get a certain fish in autumn. I actually got a bit of a list. If you could hear that. That's my fishing list. I wrote down what kind of fish I need to catch because I was getting very tired of having to look up all the information of certain fish, only to forget all the information as soon as I look away from the web page. So I wrote down all the information of the fish I need to catch, the 4 main fish that I really need to catch for this autumn season. Let me see. The albacore is one, which is in the ocean. I don't think that's too hard to catch, and I think it's relatively common. Now, the angler. The angler is actually a legendary fish. I did not know. I thought all legendary fish, you had to have level 10 fishing. Apparently, I'm wrong. This is not the case. You have to have at least level 3 fishing to catch the angler. And despite typically being a deep-sea fish, for some reason, you can catch it in a river. But a very particular part of a particular river. So I will... and the good thing is that I can catch that angler at any time, in any weather. So that is a good sign, because I have a feeling it is going to give me a lot of trouble. Who else? Let me see. Midnight Carp. The Midnight Carp. That mysterious fish is... Where is it? It's in the pond. It's in the forest pond. And then there's the sea cucumber, which is in the ocean. So that's not too mysterious. I could probably... Yeah, I can go get the sea cucumber now, actually. Maybe the fish will give me some money. Yeah, let's go fishing. What's down here? Oh, prehistoric tool. Perfect. Fall crops. Yeah, so I'm basically waiting for a lot of my crops to mature. Ooh, I need to say hello to my chickens. That's a major one. The animal bundle. Here, let me see. The large eggs will be from just taking good care of the chickens. Same with the goat milk and the large milk. I do not have a duck egg, nor do I have wool. I really need to start paying attention to when the merchant comes around. Oh, why is my chicken over here? Don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy, Kafka. How about you? Are you grumpy? God is grumping. Grumping? God is looking a little thin. You have plenty of food. Just eat it. Are you gonna eat it? Alright, let me say hello to my cows at least. I think I have... Oh, yeah, one cow. Sasper's looking thin. How about my goat? Why are you all so... Snowmos. I love that name. It was a random name. Snowmos looks grumpy. I wish you weren't grumpy. I wish I could... Why don't you just eat something? Can I give you food? No. Alright, well, I hope they... I mean, the chickens have half a heart. I don't know how many hearts I will need to, for them to lay big eggs. Hopefully, not too many hearts. Let's go to the ocean. I want to see if we can catch a sea cucumber, if not an albacore. I even wrote down the times for the fish. The sea cucumber is good. Hello, Penny. Sea cucumber is good from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is good. I still have plenty of time. And the albacore is from, let me see, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. And 6 p.m. to... Okay, so I won't be able to catch the albacore at the moment, it seems. But that's fine. I'm here all day. The water looks different. It looks purple. Purplish. Well, good news is that once the timing for the sea cucumber runs out, I will be able to start up with the albacore. Yeah, the water looks much more... It looks like jelly, almost. It's very purple. I love the dead leaves falling through the air. I think every season has some sort of particle that floats across the screen. Spring has obviously like the cherry blossoms. Summer. I don't know about summer. I want to say something floats through the air during summertime. And obviously fall, you have leaves, and in the winter you have actual snow. I really appreciate the detail in this game. It's one of my favorite things about it, I think. One thing I do not know about the sea cucumber is how rare it is. I know it's hard to catch, harder to catch than an ordinary fish, but I do not know if it's an uncommon bite chance. I don't have a lot of energy. Did I not start out with a lot of energy today? The water, since it's a bit darker and different color, is kind of messing up my sense of time. It's not that late, but it looks like sunset because of the coloring. Well, if I don't catch an albacore or a sea cucumber, I at least am catching lots of fish that I can sell. I have not been this poor probably since I started the game, so not for quite a long while. I do have bait, so at least I'm getting a higher bite chance, I guess, or bite rate. Lots of seaweed. Just last night, I watched this, these leaves floating around are kind of reminding me of it a little bit. a Studio Ghibli movie called Grave of the Fireflies, and it's the saddest movie I've ever seen. I know Studio Ghibli movies, but I like Spirited Away. I think Howl's Moving Castle, stuff like that. So I always thought Studio Ghibli made whimsical, animated films mainly for children. Never mind, I take back all of my beliefs about Studio Ghibli. Grave of the Fireflies is an absolute masterpiece. It's like, I'm trying to think of like the saddest movie I've seen previously. Like, I don't know, maybe the Titanic or something. Grave of the Fireflies is 10 times sadder than anything I've ever seen. And it's just so well made. The animation itself, the story, which I believe is based off of a true story. It's set in World War II from the Japanese perspective. And it focuses on these two young orphaned children. It's just crushing because of its realism. I really admire that movie. And I admire Studio Ghibli even more. I did not know they were capable of highly, I would say, realistic, very touching movies like that. Now, because I like, Spirited Away is one of my... Hello, Willy. Spirited Away is one of my... What are you doing? Go away, this is my fishing spot. Okay, alright. Fish through me. Spirited Away used to be one of my favorite animated movies because I watched it probably at 5. Oh, wow, sea cucumber, effortless. I had no idea it would be so easy. Jeez. I guess I'll stick around for the albacore. Okay, I was expecting a bit of a fight, Mr. Sea Cucumber, a slippery, slimy creature found on the ocean floor. Oh, hello, whoever just followed. What was I talking about? Yes, Spirited Away used to be one of my favorite animated movies of all time, because following for Willy, trying to give you fishing lessons, yeah. Definitely. Definitely a very, very intimate, personal fishing lesson. Willy. Alright, I hope I catch the albacore. Let's see, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Yeah, okay, so I should be able to catch the albacore tonight, if I am lucky. What was I talking about? Studio Ghibli... Spirited Away, yeah. So I watched Spirited Away probably when I was 5. It's one of the first movies I can remember ever watching. And I was just enchanted with Spirited Away. And here's the thing. Spirited Away haunted me for most of my childhood life because I loved it so much, but my parents had ordered it from the library for me, and I did not know the name of the movie. I did not know it was called Spirited Away at the time. Oh, Super Cucumber. I already have one of those. Ah, it has weird green in its mouth. You can't see it because of the gold star, but it has like a green slime coming out of its mouth. And let me think. Yeah, so Spirited Away haunted me for most of my childhood, because I did not know the name of the movie, and I was like, I've got to find this movie again. But of course, it kept eluding me, because how can you find a movie that you don't know the name of and you don't hardly know how to describe because you are a child? This fish is trying to evade me. Come back. Come back. Okay. And this movie, Spirited Away, just kept popping in and out of my life, years apart. Yeah, I mean, the first time I saw it I was probably 5. Next time I saw it, I was probably 7. And still, I every time I found it again, I would forget the name of it. And this kept going, like years and years kept going by, and it kept popping in and out of my life until I was probably like 13 or 14, and finally, oh no, I'm exhausted. Finally, I was on Tumblr or something, and I saw like a picture or something, and of course I recognized the scene from Spirited Away at once. And in the description, it said the title of the movie, Spirited Away. And I was ecstatic to finally capture the name of this movie. And luckily, it has been burned into my brain ever since. It no longer haunts me. I can watch it whenever I feel like, because I know what it's called. But yeah, that was the first Studio Ghibli film I had ever watched. And I remember... Oh, what do I have? A single piece of bait. Wonderful. Let me eat this seaweed. I want to try to... No, I didn't want to give the seaweed to Willy. He didn't even like it. He usually likes things from the sea. Yes, yeah, so Spirited Away was one of the first Studio Ghibli movies I'd ever watched. And the parts that really stuck with me, that I remembered, obviously the main girl, but the fact that her parents turned into pigs, that, first of all, just creeped me out. I was enthralled, but also terrified. Then I remember... What kind of place was it? She went to that big, like, hotel place, and it was all dirty. All the hot springs or baths were filled with mud. I remembered that very clearly. The guy with the face, the tall guy with the mask, like he was like a shadow. Oh, albacore. Perfect. The two fish that I thought would be hard to catch, the albacore and the sea cucumber, turned out to be no problem at all. So, alright, I don't have to be at the ocean anymore. Well, let me just use up the rest of my energy to sell, something. And then very clearly, I remember the main girl, kind of in a calm part of the movie, someone gave her a dumpling, like a big dumpling with like meat in the middle or something. And I just thought, as a child, I thought that was the most delicious thing I'd ever seen. I didn't realize it was a dumpling. I thought it was like some sort of soft bread. But yeah, those main things really stuck with me. And then many years later, probably only a couple years ago, I watched, what was it? Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, that was the one. And since it didn't have a childhood penchant, I guess. So it can't, in my mind, live up to Spirited Away, but I did really like it. I really enjoyed the music, especially. This fish is gonna kill me. What is it? Never mind. It's late. I'm going to bed. Take this oyster. I need to sell whatever I possibly can because I am extremely poor. Yeah, but Howl's Moving Castle. Very interesting concept. Very, magical. But Grave of the Fireflies, I was so impressed with its use of realism. It's actually an older film. It was made in 1988, I believe. And I think Spirited Away is early 2000s, not that old at all. And yeah, Grave of the Fireflies, just incredible, like, just cinematography, animation, the story, just everything about it. I was extremely impressed. Because I really had no idea that Studio Ghibli ever made any kind of realistic animations. I thought they were mainly kind of into the whimsical and the magical sort of things. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to watch that again one of these days. Alright, let's hope that I get some good money from those fish. Hello, dog. How are you? I am very proud of this banner I bought from the summer festival, the Midnight Jellies. What is it called? The Dance of the Midnight Jellies. I forget. What else was I saying? Oh, I watched Grave of the Fireflies in the original Japanese. I got the disc from the library. And, oh, it's Friday. I should see the merchants today. I always try to watch movies or animations or whatever in their original language, especially anything in Japanese, because I have come to notice that if it's dubbed over in, another language, the other language is never, ever as authentic, as well acted out as the original language. Especially Japanese for some reason. I don't know why in particular, but whenever there's English voice actors that try to dub anything in Japanese, it's awful. It's laughable. It's hard to take the story seriously, because usually the dubbing is awful. Now, because other languages don't really have that problem. I've watched movies, say Italian movies, or French, well, usually Italian movies, in the original Italian, and then I've heard it also in English. And it's never that bad, for Italian or French or whatever dubbing it is. I don't know why when people dub Japanese media, it's so bad. It's crazy. It's an atrocity. I watched Akira, and I wanted to watch it in the original Japanese, but I don't know, something got in the way, and I watched it in English. And I could just tell. I've never watched Akira before, but the first time watching it, I just knew in my heart that the English voice acting was nowhere near as good as the original Japanese voice acting. I don't know what the problem is. I know these English voice actors know how to voice act, otherwise they wouldn't be voice actors. And you would think with such a... Why is my energy so low? With such a renowned movie like Akira, you would think they'd try to find the best English voice actors, but obviously they did not. I need to eat something desperately. Do I have a meal? I really need to upgrade my house so I can get a kitchen. Oh, survival burger. Okay, this should pull me through the day. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with English dubbers dubbing Japanese movies. But I am very glad I watched Grave of the Fireflies in the original Japanese, because I feel that the kind of experience of watching it, especially for the first time, would have not been the same with, kind of a little bit mediocre English voice acting. How are you, chicken? God looks very happy today. Where's my other chicken? Here's my goat, Snowmoose. He's looking happy today. And where? Oh, there's my cow. Oh, here's a crate as well. What's in here? Cherry bombs. And I just need to find my my other chicken. But yeah, I am very, very glad that I watched the original Japanese, because the original voice acting, especially in Japanese, is just so authentic, so powerful, so much more realistic, I would say. Where's my other chicken? Where is it? Hold on, let me get this. There. Oak resin. Where's my chicken? I already said hello. Oh, is this him? Ah, okay, okay. Because I've watched dubs of, what is it? Like, actually, hold on. I should go find the angler. I can fish it at any time, any weather. Yeah, let's go catch the angler. I've watched English dubs that were so ridiculous. And especially because, the scenes, were very serious scenes. And, hello, Haley. Is that a grass stain on your knee? I hate Haley. I hate her. Sorry, I'm allergic to grass. There's grass you live in the countryside. Haley. Don't walk away from me. What are you doing why are you here? You're walking in the grass. Haley. Okay. There are some really ridiculous English dubs. Especially at serious moments. Because it's like, I can't think of an exact example. The angler's down here, I think. But, yeah, it's like, Suzuki, watch out! You're gonna get shot! It's like the timing is weird, the intonation is very strange. It's just an odd experience to watch, to listen to anything that has been dubbed like that. Very strange. I have heard it is because a part of the problem is that the Japanese language is one of the fastest languages in the world in terms of how naturally fast you could speak. So say a sentence in English, like a long sentence, in Japanese would be a very short sentence. You could say it, very quickly, but in English, obviously, it would be a much longer sentence. So I would imagine that is one of the factors that plays into terrible English voice acting, is that they have to change kind of the rhythm of their speech because of the timing, because obviously the scenes are going to be changing as people are speaking, and the focus and who's speaking is going to be changing as well, probably at a rapid pace. So the English speakers would really have to tackle that in a way. But still, I feel that the emotion in their voices could be tackled in a much better way. Because I can't really see why there would be a reason to voice act so badly. It's I don't know. It seems like it's an English-Japanese problem, especially. So, according to my research, for the angler can be caught in only a very specific area, which is the area in which I am fishing in now, from this bridge upwards to this kind of the top of the bottle of the river. I think you can kind of probably get it a bit down here, but I'm going to be safe and fish up here. I do not remember how hard it is to catch the angler in comparison to the other legendary fish, but I am sure, if I'm lucky, I will find out soon enough. I also have to make it further down into the mine because, first of all, I need to kill a lot more slimes because I need 99 slimes. I'm almost there. I think I have 60-something slimes, so that is pretty good. I'm gonna get this chest. Okay. what else do I need in the mine? I need to get deeper into the mines because eventually I will come across the, there's a lava pond down in the caves. And from the lava pond, I will be able to catch a lava eel, which is what I need for my fish. How is my fish collection doing, actually? Let me catch this next thing, and I will check my fishing catalog, my fishing collection. Okay, seaweed or algae. Collections. My collection is coming along very nicely, it seems. This is the angler. This is the guy that I'm going for. That looks like the lava eel. This guy, you get out of an event along with this guy. Oh, I'm still missing a snail. And a periwinkle. Okay. Those I can find on the beach or in crab traps. This is a legendary fish. No, maybe not. This might be a mutant fish. Okay. I can pretty much... It has no texture, but I've played this game so much in the past, I can pretty much see it as a premonition what they will look like. Running low on energy, but I do have some berries with me. I don't know how rare the angler is. I have not gotten any surprising bites on the rod yet. And I remember from at least the legendary fish that can be caught in winter, as soon as you catch it, it's just flying all over the place like crazy. Like one of my last streams where I caught the octopus, that was incredible. Because the octopus is compared to legendary fish because it's so hard to catch. And it's such a jarring event for a legendary fish to finally bite. Because obviously fishing is a relatively calming sport. You know, you're just kind of hanging out, you're waiting for the fish, then the fish bites, and then you kind of, you know, play around with the fish and then you catch it. You know, not that big of a deal. But when you catch a legendary fish, it's gone. It zaps out of existence. You have to, like, climb through a wormhole in order to catch it in time. I don't know how... My original character, I was able to catch all 4 legendary fish. I don't know how I did it. I sacrificed years of my life. Probably just walked right out. Like, old age. Not anymore, not for me, after I caught those legendary fish. I'm hoping, maybe, I could do it a second time, and, oh, this is the fish. This is the special fish. Okay, I was gonna say he's not that hard, but maybe he is. Okay, he just seems to go up and down and up and down. You see he has a little perfect fin, little special fin. Oh my god, angler. Angler! You caught one of the legendary fish. Woo. There, he's kind of cute, actually. He should not be in this river. He is a deep ocean fish. He should not be here. But he has little teeth. He has little bobble. I love him. I'm so proud of him. Uses a bioluminescent dangler to attract prey. One interesting thing that I learned... Well, first of all, let me just say I'm really glad that was very easy to catch. So, let me cross angler off my list. So, the main thing that I have left in autumn to catch is the midnight carp. Now, the midnight carp is caught between the times of 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. in any weather. I could also catch it in the winter, but I prefer to catch it in the autumn. In the mountain lake or the forest pond. What time is it now? 7 p.m. Shall I give it a go? I'm almost out of energy. Here, let me eat my berries, my very nutritious antioxidant berries. Maybe that will pull me through. And maybe we can catch all of our fish in one fell swoop. Yeah, alright. I think I have enough energy. Okay. I really need to see Gunther because I have these nice 2 prehistoric... Well, the rusty spoon probably isn't prehistoric, but... Alright. I'm very glad I have the... Oh, I remember when I first started trying to catch the legendary fish. Because, I think I actually caught the angler first. And I was like, oh, legendary fish? This is it? That wasn't that bad. The octopus was harder than this. And so I thought, legendary fish, no big deal. Then comes the next legendary fish. I don't remember which one I caught. I vividly remember the one that is caught in winter. In the mountain pond up there. Terrible experience. Heart ripped out of my chest. My still beating heart physically removed by those legendary fish. So this angler is really... It leads you astray for what is to come, to be honest. I could go to the mountain lake, but I kind of want to fish over here because I don't usually fish in this area. And I should be able to catch the midnight carp just as easily here as in the mountain lake. And it is very scenic out here. Okay, so after I get this last fish, really my main goal is saving up a lot of money. So I suppose I can focus on the mines because you can make relatively good money in the mines. Plus I can get the slimes while I'm there. Now the thing is, between upgrading my house, upgrading the coop, upgrading the barn, and paying for the vault in the community center, I don't know how I'm going to get all of that done by the end of this year, because that is my goal, and I don't know if that's physically possible. I don't know the greatest money-making methods. I just know that cranberries make you a lot of money, and I have planted many cranberries on my farm. So, I am desperately hoping that those cranberries come through for me and make me some fast cash. And hopefully I will not go into an economic depression and all that. Oh, I missed it. I look away from 1 second and the fish is gone. You gotta be diligent as a fisherman. Look at all the moss growing on the underside of this bridge. That's good detail. Even on the sides. Alright. I also do not know how rare to bite the midnight carp is, nor do I know how hard it is to catch. Never mind! All the fish, the 4 fish that I had on my list, I thought would be hard to catch. I thought would be very hard to catch. And here, I just breezed through all 4 of the fish. I'm not complaining, I'm just thoroughly shocked. This shy fish only feels comfortable at night. It's very pretty. I was not expecting this level of ease. I guess the octopus really put my standards way too high and put my stress levels way too high through the roof. And now, I guess, other fish don't feel like a challenge anymore. My life force has been drained entirely. I guess I should be very happy, though, to have the fish I need. Like I said, I'm not complaining. Sell these. Sell that. Put my special fish away. Very nice. Yeah, tomorrow let's go mining. Okay, hopefully my energy will be... I forgot the merchant again! I'm terrible at remembering the merchant. What am I doing? I need to go mining. Yes, mining. I have a constant dilemma of wanting it to rain so I don't have to water my plants, and not wanting it to rain so my animals can go out and eat on their own. But it's not raining today, so... Oh! Yellow star corn, just what I needed. Do I have any other yellow golden star corn? No, I just have some regular corn, which is not ideal. I need 5 gold star corn. Alright, well there's the first one. I will keep... Oh, hold on. Here. Community center, fall crops. Okay. I'm still waiting on pumpkins. I need pumpkins, my yam. I have the eggplant, and okay. So I have half. I have half of that bundle. Let's put 3 and sell the rest. Okay. And we'll get some jelly, I guess. Gooey. I can't even eat it. Why can't I eat the jelly straight out of the jar? It's not fair. Let's water our crops, and then we will go mining. Actually, let me say hello to my animals in a moment. I also need to upgrade my tools. That's another thing that I need to spend my money on, unfortunately. I'm out of bait. Okay. I could sell the junk and the crab. Poor crab. Oh, I forgot to fill up the watering can. Every second of the day that I waste just shoots anxiety into me. I wish I could be like my dog, just vibrating with glee at the sheer just being alive. I just heard knocking. What was that? I see my chicken. I wish I could be a chicken as well. Maybe not a chicken. I'd rather be a dog than a chicken for obvious reasons. But chickens, they just seem to have all the fun. Just on the farm, just cozying up in some hay. I don't know. Alright, I really need to find a more efficient way of watering my farm. And that way is upgrading my watering can, but I don't want to do that because I'm poor. The dilemma. At least, I believe it looks like my cranberry plants are fully matured, meaning they should be producing cranberries any day now, which is exactly what I need. I do have some extra plants over there. These are just kind of nothing plants. Not really worth anything. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter if I water them or not. I still don't know if plants will grow if you don't water them. Alright, I'll just water some of them. Doesn't matter too much, these ones. Okay. Hello chicken, hello cow. Hello goat. Okay, and then where's the other chicken? Chicken? Hello? There's always one chicken that I can't find. There you are. Kafka. I need food. I don't know why I have no food, ever. I never have any food to eat. Everything that is edible is for a collection. I'm too minimalist. That's the problem. That's the problem. Coffee? That's not gonna help me. Wait, why does coffee only give me 3 energy? It's the worst deal I've ever gotten. Is this decaf? This has to be decaf. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hope that I find food somewhere in the garbage. I don't know. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. Actually, let's donate this stuff to Gunther really quick, just to get rid of it. I do have my cherry bombs with me, which will be helpful in getting through the mines. I did not check my luck today from the fortune teller, so I really don't know if it will be easy to get through the mines today, unfortunately. Gunther, I bring gifts for you and the museum. Hello, hello. Ah, a new reward. I had a feeling. Okay. What's the reward? Ah, skeleton. Imagine if you volunteered for a museum and you discovered some sort of ancient artifact. And you're like, alright, I'm gonna bring this into the museum, they'll appreciate it. And then you bring it in, you're like, oh my god, oh, I can't believe this. And they disappear for a second. And you're like, oh, well, they're probably really happy that I gave them this rare artifact. They love the artifact so much, they haul out an entire life-sized skeleton. And like, here, I have to give this to you. This is your reward for bringing me this artifact. I'm just so... I have to honor you with this skeleton because I am so taken aback that you actually found this ancient artifact. And you have to drag this entire skeleton back into your house because it's obviously a gift of thanks. You can't reject it. That would be... I would love if that happened to me. Okay, please. Food. 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 I hope I can eat these mushrooms. Are these the poison ones? These are the poison mushrooms. I can't eat these. I'll sell them later, but I can't eat them. What a tragedy. There's a lot of mobs in here. Slime, I need your slime. You didn't even drop any slime. What a disappointment. No food. I'm gonna starve down here. Oh, food! Purple. I love purple mushrooms. They heal. They give so much energy. It's like a miracle. Ah! Almost full energy. That's a sight for sore eyes. I don't have to worry about food anymore. I am very... What kind of mushroom is that you take a bite and you're full? It's like an Alice in Wonderland mushroom, to be honest. Actually, she doesn't eat a mushroom. What does she eat? She eats like a cake when she grows. Then she shrinks, then she grows again. Alright, I am assuming, since the lava pool is not at level 90, I am assuming that it's at level 100. There are 120 levels, I believe, in the mines. But it's not at 120. I remember 120 is just like a treasure room or something. And it gives you the key to go to the skeleton caverns? I forget what it's called. but I'm pretty sure that the lava pool is at level 100, so I'm gonna try to get there. Ah, carrot, perfect. And a geode. Usually in levels designed in this way, there's a coal cart at the end, and usually a ladder. So let's see if this level follows that design. What do I have? Sap, worthless, worthless. I'll eat the plum, I guess. Ah, Ruby can tell me about the... What did I just say? Gunther can tell me about the ruby. I don't remember what I said. I thought I said Ruby can tell me about the Gunther. Here's the ladder, I was right. Okay, let's run through these mobs as expediently as possible. My health is descending quickly. I don't appreciate that. Don't shoot fireballs at me. I need another purple mushroom. Eeh. Oh, what did he drop? Squid ink. Can this ink... Squid use this ink to confuse would-be predators. Okay. I'll bring the fire quartz. I imagine Mario likes fire quartz as much as regular quartz. I don't know why she wouldn't. Imagine if she didn't. Like, oh, I love quartz. This is red quartz? No, never mind. I don't like this quartz. That'd be very strange. I hope I don't die down here. Let's see if we can find the exit. Oh, there we go. Slime, you are the next unfortunate victim of mine. Alright. Perfect. Okay, good. Checkpoint. Exactly what I was looking for. I would use my cherry bombs, but there's not a lot of, like, rocks grouped together. I don't want to waste them. Ooh, don't kill me. No! There's a ladder right there. Valentina? Valentina, wake up. Ah, Linus. I found you unconscious in the mines. You're lucky I happened to pass by. Be a little more careful next time, okay? I like to give him a Muppet voice. Ow, I seem to have... Okay, ah! No! Alright, that's not too bad. I would have liked to keep the ruby. But, will you... Alright. I know what I'm defeated. At least I didn't lose the slimes. I need those. Alright. I return with a heavy heart. But I will come back another day. Smarter, faster, stronger. Hello, Abigail? Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. Too bad I can't hear her flute. I like to pretend maybe it sounds like maybe a kazoo. Something about the kazoo really just cracks me up. Especially, oh my god, once I was looking up a musician. I don't remember his name, but the Wikipedia article listed all the instruments he played. And it started out like guitar, violin, piano. Then it had kazoo. I did not know. That just killed me. Seeing kazoo in a list of instruments that this musician was like formally trained in. I lost it. I was gone to the world for like 10 minutes. I had never seen anything that really just destroyed me like that. At least not since that discovery. That yeah. I don't even know how to describe such a euphoric moment like that. I have 77 slimes. That is... Where is it? Well, I know I have 77, so that's up to a very good start. I will keep the fire quartz, sure, the ingots, the only other thing that really, really destroyed me, as much as the kazoo thing, is, on, I forget where I saw it. I want to say Twitter or Instagram. I saw a picture of, what was his name? The Pharaoh. The Pharaoh, I want to say Ramses the Second. The mummy. His mummy. It was a picture of, King Ramses the Second. But it was a passport photo from the 70s. And I guess I forgot the story. The story was something like because King Ramses II was a person and still technically is a person. He needed a passport because he was being shipped like on a plane to different countries, like to be exhibited. And because he's a person, even though he's not alive, they wanted him to have a passport. So they literally set up a passport photograph for him. And it's just this mummified face, like a formal passport, like a photo, but it's a mummy. It's King Ramses II from like 4,000 years ago. And seeing that for the first time... Okay, first of all... Okay, seeing it for the first time... Okay. I just kind of chuckled a little bit. But I kept looking at it. And I kept thinking about it. And the more I looked at it, the harder I started laughing. Because you have to imagine that, first of all, King Ramses II was once in a sarcophagus, and he's probably being shipped in his sarcophagus. So in order, I guess, because he wasn't propped up on anything except for like this blank wall. So in order to they would have to prop up this poor mummy out of his sarcophagus in like this dreary modern passport office and take a picture of him. His withered gray face, his shrunken eyelids. And they had to just make a passport for King Ramses II, who ruled 4,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. And here they are taking, in like 1977, a passport photo for him. I need to find the photo again because it's one of my favorite photos. If anyone ever asks me my favorite historical photo, it's the passport picture for King Ramses II. I can't think of anything that's better than that. It's forever stuck with me, really. Hello, God. God looks really happy today. I'm glad. How about Kafka? Kafka looks really happy. I think I'll go back into the mines today. No, actually, I need to see the merchant. I will not miss the merchant this time. Alright, just let me say hello to my goat and my cow. Where are they? Hello, hello. Snowmos is looking happy. He has half a heart with me now. Where's my cow? I wish there was a tracker to see. Well, there's my cow. I heard him. I need some cowbells for all of my animals actually, so I know where they are. I wish there was a tracker for them. Alright, let me see if I can navigate down here without too much trouble. Too bad there's not more types of weather, like especially for certain farms. You know, the beach farm, the what was it, wilderness farm. The regular farm is just a regular farm. The river farm, like I wish like maybe like a bit of flooding. That would be kind of a cool thing. Like when it's raining, maybe it floods a bit. Poppy seeds, anchovy, large mouse. Bath. No, there's nothing good today. Alright. Alright. Hello, Jazz. Are you gonna ignore me like usual? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. Yeah? Okay, okay. Okay, now we're going to the mines. Let's put some of this stuff away so I don't have to worry about my inventory filling up. This thing down here, I don't... Why is this here? Why are there some stepping stones here? It seems unnecessary. Alright, I need to sell... Well, I want to place down my lovely skeleton friend here. I could sell the cockle, the maple syrup, the fiber corn. Okay. Put the skeleton down. I'm gonna put it right in the front so it terrifies people as soon as they come in. Now I can go to the mines, even though I have no food. I always have this problem. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can find another purple mushroom. That would be ideal. Alright, I really want to hit level 100 so I can get the lava eel. I wonder if it's going to be as hard as the ice pip on level 60. The ice pip was surprisingly hard. I was not expecting it to be that difficult. Hello, Maru. Oh, I didn't bring any quartz for you. Just another good weak toast. I like Maru. Oh, I have 6 hearts with her. And 4 hearts with Shane. I didn't really realize that I had such strong relationships already with them. I need to give them their gifts, though. It's Sunday already. I'll do it tomorrow. I wanna... Well, unless I have to leave the mines early. We'll see. Hello, Demetrius. Okay. Maybe today I can use my cherry bombs. I see you moving around down there, Mr. Krabs. You're dead now. Okay. Oh, slime. Perfect. As soon as I get the 99 slimes, I can finish that bundle I've been aching to finish. Alright, let's put one here. Alright, geode, gold ore, no ladders. Ah! I did not think that there was another crab down here. Oh, there's 3. That's unusual. I wonder what the red rocks are supposed to be. There's not really anything red like that, naturally. I guess it doesn't have to be natural, though. This is Stardew Valley, after all. I don't I wouldn't expect to see slimes or any other strange creatures living in these mines, but lo and behold. Okay, I'm gonna use another bomb here. Please give me a ladder, please. No. Okay, one more. I'm out of energy, basically. Where should I put it? Ah, there's no rock clusters. I have no food at all. Alright, I have to go back up. Where do I get food? I don't want to buy food. I have no money. Alright, I'm just gonna give gifts to people. I got one slime to bring back. Chain likes hot peppers, Maru likes her quartz, and Penny has 3 hearts with me. I don't like Penny that much. I mean, I guess I haven't seen much of her story yet. So I can't really say for sure. But she's very hard to please. And she doesn't seem to have much personality. At least so far. Maybe something will change, but I don't know, we'll see. Is there food in here? Oh, a peach. I will keep that. Well, maybe I don't need to. I don't think I need to, actually. But people do like fruit. Let me eat these. I'd like to buy a fruit tree, but I don't have the funds, unfortunately. Okay. I'm glad the grass is growing all right, so Oh, I have to buy a silo! I forgot about the silo! I need to get more clay, like, ASAP. There's quartz, where? The last strawberry for Penny. Bring 2 of those. Alright, I think it's a bit late. I don't think I can find Penny at this hour. Oh, perfect, 10 clay. I should probably buy the silo tomorrow if I can. I think it's too late to find Penny unless I get to her trailer in time. Because I think her trailer only closes at 8. Let's see. I can never find Penny, though. It's such an annoying thing. If she's not in her trailer at this late hour, I don't know what to do. Let's see. Ah, she's sleeping. Can I give her a gift? Is she sleeping? No, I can't. That's really annoying. You know, why can't I just leave the strawberry, like, on her pillow, you know? So it would count. Well, I know where Shane is. He's most likely at the bar. So I can give him his hot pepper. Hello, Shane. Old, reliable Shane. Now, Maru... do whatever you want, Shane. I imagine Maru is at home, so I can't... It's too late to enter her home, I think. So, we can go to bed. And, let me think. Okay, so... Yeah, I need to buy the silo. I have the 10 clay, and I remember that you don't need a lot of materials, nor a lot of money. So let me gather my wood and my stone. Where is the stone? Where's all my stone? Hold on a second. What is this nonsense? I know I have stone. Do I not have stone? I have 13 stone on me right now. Odd. That's not good. I don't know how much stone I need for the what is it? The silo. Strange. I'm not pleased with this. Alright, fine. I have 13 on me. I guess I can get some more if I really need it. I'm not making a lot of money. I'm not giving up. I need to really just wait for my cranberries. There's my beautiful cranberries. My Lord and Savior cranberries. Do I need cranberries for a bundle? I don't think so. No? How about the quality bundle? Nope. Alright. Blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? I think I remember where his basket is. I think it's by the bus stop in the tunnel. Alright, let me keep some cranberries in case I need them. 5. And then I can sell the rest for some delicious money. Alright. There's some more actually. Let me water my plants. Oh, what are these? Hold on. What is this? Blackberry! I was just gonna say a little while ago, too bad there's not a season later on in the year, like the salmonberry season in the spring. And I guess I was wrong, and there is a season like that. It's blackberry season. Which is very nice, because now I have food for the mines. Okay, water these. I will say hello to my animals. I will give my gifts to my friends, and then I will go mining if I have the energy for it. I'm almost at 6,000 gold. Oh, I need to buy the silo as well. There's so much to do. That's the race against time. That's the whole challenge. Cranberries are most important. I gotta make sure to water them on time. Alright. And I don't care too much about the crops on the far left because they're not really crops, they're like gatherables. So they're not very important. They're not really worth anything. I seem to run out of water constantly. This watering can does not support a lot. It does not carry a lot of water. Okay. This is the last of it. Let me say hello to my animals. Still have a heart. I wish they would love me faster. How about you, Sesper? Alright, I think they all have half a heart at the moment. Where's my cow and where's the other chicken? Hello? Hello? Where are they? I don't have time for this. Are they inside? Lots of stuff inside. Let me sell these actually. Actually, I can incubate them. Put it in. Yes, there. Free chickens from now on. Alright, I'll just leave those there for now. And sell all of this nice stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll keep the blackberries for food. Where's my goat? Strange. Maybe later on I'll find him. Wow, oh, why is he up here? He's never been up here before, Snowmos. Very unusual for you. I'm gonna take all these blackberries. There's quite the abundance. Okay, I'm gonna see Maru. The idea of finding Penny strikes dread into me. Because I can never find her. She's always somewhere different. Maru? That's Demetrius. There she is. Okay. Okay. I guess I ought to find... Oh, wait. Can you build me a silo? For the winter? Oh, 100 stone and copper bar. That's not good. I think I have the copper bar, but my stone has disappeared. Let's deliver our gifts, and then I will go on a mining spree. I think Shane should be working today at the good old Joja Mart. Penny is a mystery. I'm not too concerned with her at the moment. Shane, are you here? There he is, good old Shane, who never seems to like me that much despite all these peppers I give him. Okay. And now Penny. The bane of my existence. Dear, dear Penny. Oh, there. Okay, easy, easy, easy. What am I doing today? Giving you a strawberry. Here. This is the last strawberry that you're ever gonna get for a very long time. Okay. Oh, 4 hearts. Very nice. Very nice. She likes me now. Okay, now we can go mining. I really hope that I can hit level 100 today. I have my cherry bombs and I have actual bombs, which are nice. Always nice to have bombs. That's a nice quote. It's always nice to have bombs. Okay, a library book. And I have plenty of blackberries to sustain me in my trek into the depths. Okay. Let's find some place to blow up rocks. Oh, never mind, the ladder. Perfect. Any slimes? Ah, slimes. Lots of red mushrooms, which are not... Do they sell for a lot of money? I don't remember. I want to say that they do. Maybe I should be picking them up more often. Yeah, let's pick these up. Ah, purple mushroom. Very nice. Lots of mushrooms in this level, actually. 96. Death to you. Take you. Get rid of the sap. Can you do anything with sap? I don't think you've ever been able to do anything with sap. I think it's relatively useless. Down the bomb. Yeah. No ladder. At least I'm getting the stone I need for the silo. Okay. I really dislike bats. They're always after you. Perfect. That did not give me a lot of stone, unfortunately. Any more slimes? I'm getting very near to my goal. There's a crate. Anything in it? Ah, a mysterious totem. Warp totem farm. That is useful, but I don't think I need it at the moment. But I will keep it just for now. Don't kill me. Don't. Do not. I disapprove. I disapprove of your life choices at the moment. I don't like the way your life is going. Let's eat one of these to ensure that I don't die. Perfect. Oh, and a ladder. Tempered broadsword. Not quite as good as what I have. You have to go, unfortunately. If I could find a ruby, that would be nice, because I haven't given one to Gunther yet. Ah! Speak of the devil. Okay, let me blow up something. I'll blow up this over here. Well, maybe not. Hold on, hold on. Oh, diamonds. Penny likes diamonds. I can give her one. Whoa, what should I get rid of? Fine. Cherry bomb. Okay, okay. Take the diamond, not that. And then take the ruby as well. I guess I can get rid of the blackberries because I have the purple mushroom. Okay, one more level until level 100. Oh no, this is infested. Kill the slime, because the slime will slow me down. Which is not. Oh, I lost a lot of health all of a sudden. Okay, okay. Be careful. There's usually not that many bats that come towards you. Okay, 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 good. Oh, wait, there's two more. Don't kill me, I swear to... Okay, let me eat, let me eat. I refuse to die, I won't do it. I will again? This is not good. Jeez, come on. I'm getting anxiety. Oh, ladder. Okay, let's just go to level 100. Okay, I think I... Oh, aha! Aha, that's the starberry. Starberries... Star drop. Excuse me. They look delicious. Maximum energy level has increased. Nice. And here is the delicious hot sauce looking pool of lava. I have no space to fish at the moment. Let's keep mining. I can go fishing tomorrow. I want to try and get more stone for my silo. I have 2 bombs to use. I guess I can use them here. Oh, this is a special rock. Aha. And another special rock. You could tell because they're kind of purpley, like purple-ish, and they have a very smooth texture, kind of swirly. Wow, I'm lucky today. So, there's only about 20 more levels left in the mines now, which is nice. Then I can move on to the skull caverns in the desert, which I am horrible at. I can never get very deep into them. I always die, which is not fun. But, yeah, every time, every character, I try to get iridium in the skull caverns, and I always die before I can get any iridium. And if I do get iridium, I die and lose the iridium. I have terrible, terrible luck. Gold bar. I can part with bat wings. Hello, slime. Very nice. Let's blow something up. Or not. The rocks are kind of dispersed. I have to remind myself to leave at 12. Maybe 12:30. I don't want to pass out and lose anything. Oh, there's a slime over here. Can't get to him. Okay. It would be very nice if I could get to level 105, but I don't think I have enough time. Hard to tell. Here, let's use the bomb right here, right here. Okay, no, let's do another one here. Come on, one for the road. Get me to level... yes, yes, okay. Perfect. Get the geode. Nice. Checkpoint. I'm out. I'm leaving. Very productive. Let's get back in time before I pass out. So, I got 2 diamonds for Penny. Well, at least 1. I'll give her 1. She doesn't quite deserve 2 yet. And I have a gold bar. I can give the emerald to Gunther. I have a nice amount of slimes. I do not have 100 stone yet, unfortunately. I have some nice mushrooms, Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, I have 1 hour before I pass out. Alright, deposit one of those. That. The purple, because I need it. Actually, I'll keep the purple on me. Deposit the slimes. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to deposit the clay because I don't want to lose it. Everything else should be fine. Deposit the logs too. I want to see how much copper... Okay, I have enough copper bars for the silo. That's good. I could get rid of this. Deposit the gold. Very nice. I'm gonna put the geodes away for now. Where did I put the Omni geode? Here. Perfect. One day I will give Clint all these geodes to open up. Alright. Who do I have to give gifts to still? Maru and Penny. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now I can go to bed. Level 8 farming, I can make a keg. That's good because Pam has been wanting a pale ale for a while. Oil maker, that's also good. Once I get a pig. And level 5 mining. Okay. Miner, +1 ore per vein, or geologist, chance for gems to appear in pairs. It is more useful to get the miner perk, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Especially when it comes to like iridium. Wow, lots of levels. +5 HP, slime press. Alright. I told you! The cranberries are ridiculous! Oh, the red mushrooms are worth a bit as well, like I suspected. Alright, now I know the route to wealth. Okay. And my skeleton friend and my bear friend. Everything is looking up. Dear Valentina, 1 week from today we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Mayor Lewis. What should I bring? Well, I guess... I don't know. It's a week from now. I don't have to think about it at the moment. I like when the wind picks up. Like, you can kind of really picture a chilly autumn day, I think. Alright, today I'm going to give the last of my weekly gifts to Penny and Maru. And then I'm going to catch that lava eel, if it will be the death of me. I am getting a little bit worried about my corn, because I only have 1 gold star corn. What do I need to complete the greenhouse? Oh, the animal bundle's really gonna push it. If I could find a duck egg or wool from the merchant, I don't know if she sells those things, if I can get them from her, I'll have no problem. If I can't, I will have a serious problem. I want to say that the animals produce the large versions of their products at 2 hearts, but I can't be sure. It's not that much, but it is enough to be a challenge. I hope I can say hello to all of my animals today, but that some of them are not missing in the void. I should probably buy more corn just to, you know, save myself in case maybe I don't have enough at the moment. Okay, this is all watered. Very nice. Say hello to my goat. And my cow. Ah, he has 1 heart. Very nice. And he has 1 heart as well, Kafka. Where is the white chicken? Where is he? Oh, I need to get like a pail from Marnie to milk the cow and the goat. Okay. Where is the white chicken? I need the white chicken. Is he behind the coop? Let me check behind the coop. No, there's a box here. Oh, geodes, okay. 4 geodes. Where is the chicken? Why does he like to hide from me? Fine, fine. I'll go see Maru in the meantime. Very odd behavior from a chicken. At least I think Penny, she ought to like her diamond gift much more than the strawberry. At least she better like it and not say, "Oh, this is nice," and walk away with a whole diamond. If she does, I'm not gonna be friends with her anymore. Maru, are you here? Have you left? Are you in your room? Ah, she's gone. Maybe she's at Harvey's. Maru, are you working as a nurse today? I don't remember which days she works as a nurse. Maru, I have a quartz for you, your favorite rock. Oh, cutscene. I was waiting for one of these. Sigh, I'm so sick of preparing these samples. Ah! Oh no! The whole sample's ruined. Harvey's going to kill me. Don't worry, Maru, I'm here to help. Valentina, what should I do? Just give it off the floor. He won't know. Yes, he will know the difference as a man of science. Tell Harvey it was my fault. Tell Harvey it was an accident. My fault or an accident? Here, he won't get too angry at me, I don't think. Because he doesn't really know me that well. Okay, I'll blame it on you then. Harvey, my man. What happened? I heard something break. He has the same voice I gave Demetrius. Valentina came in and slammed the door so that I dropped the sample. You shouldn't blame others for your own problems, Maru. Well, I mean, I should have said, I'll call the patient back to recollect the sample. This'll probably put us in the red for another month. Maru, don't be angry at me. I would have, if I spoke up and it wasn't mute, I probably would have been fine. Listen, if you corrupt if you contaminate a sample, no, that's bad. Bad science. I love how the trees look right now. So do I, Maru. I know you like them too. Ah, she knows what I like. Here's your favorite rock, because I know what you like. Okay, cool. Nice, okay. What was I saying? Yes, don't don't contaminate samples. That's bad science. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. Okay, get the spray bottle. Bad behavior. Where's Penny? I should spray Penny as well for always being unreliable. And her placement. Where are you? She's not going to be at home. She's not going to be at the museum. And I will be just lost. Okay, well, I've never seen her here sitting. I've never seen her sitting, period. She has such skinny legs. Your form looks really pretty right now. Okay. Oh, she smiled. That's unusual for her. Here's a... Yes, okay, good. She's actually happy. Does she love me? Okay. I'm gonna give Gunther this ruby. Right? And stop that. Stop. Stop. Okay. I'm also going to just give Clint these geodes since I have them on me. Alright, fancy rock. Iron. I think we already had that. Okay. Despite its high toxicity, this mineral is widely used in manufacturing and folk medicine. Orpiment. Is that real? Can I sell it to you? Yes. Okay. Let us go to the mines. I guess I should really get 100 stone before I fish for the eel. Because the stone for the silo seems much more important at the moment. I'm out of bombs, but I think I'll go to the earlier levels because the rocks are easier to get there. If I'm lucky, maybe I can even get enough stone by the end of the day and get the silo started. Hello again, Demetrius. Okay, let's go to like level 5. Yeah. Okay, maybe not level 5, there's not enough stone down here. 20. Okay, yeah, this is good. Yeah, you can, at least with my little meager pickaxe, I can get through these rocks much easier than the later levels. No, don't be infested right now. Look, I have work to do. I'm destroying your environment. You don't understand. Destroying your environment means a lot to me. Your entire underground ecosystem. I will demolish it so I can build a silo for my dear chickens? I forget, does the silo branch out to all farmhouses, or do I have to have... I don't think so. I think it's just... we'll see, I guess. Alright, next level. I have 100 stone, I want to get a bit extra for the road. I'm just speeding through these stones. Alright, it's too late now to go get the silo today. But, I guess I could try the eel. There's nothing really stopping me. Oh, Omni-geode, unusual for being this early on in the mines. I think that's enough. Let's try the eel. I'm gonna call it hot sauce eel. Wait, this is not the right level. Hot sauce, like... Doesn't this look like the most delicious hot sauce you've ever seen? Like... I don't know, like... habanero. It's like... It just looks delicious. Like a delicious hot sauce that you could put on some noodles or something. With some sesame seeds. It could also look like jelly, but for me it looks like hot sauce. Or Jello. It does have kind of that shimmery, rippling... It does not look like lava, I have to be honest. It's not orange enough, it's too red. For me, it's gonna be the hot sauce pool. The hot sauce pond. I think my favorite hot sauce is Cholula. I like to imagine this is just a pond of Cholula. Cholula is a bit more orange than this, and more uniform. I know this is supposed to be lava, but if this is lava, would I really be fishing out cans of aluminum Joja Cola? I don't think so. I think I have proven my point that this, in fact, is a pool of hot sauce and not lava. If this was lava, I would not be pulling out trash and aluminum cans that would have disintegrated and melted down into nothing a long time ago. I rest my case that this is, in fact, a delicious pool of Cholula hot sauce. Just bring your chips, you know? Bring your nachos. whatever your noodles, whatever you want to put the hot sauce on. Some scrambled eggs, maybe. What else do people put hot sauce on? Like hot dogs, maybe. Is there really any limit to what you could put hot sauce on? I've heard. I've watched people like do challenges and put hot sauce on ice cream. I've heard it's not that bad. I don't know. It doesn't sound appetizing, but it might not be bad. No bites from the lava eel. Oh, from the Cholula eel. The Tabasco sauce eel. Tabasco sauce is my second favorite, I have to say. Tabasco sauce on scrambled eggs. Your breakfast is changed forever. I don't know too much about other hot sauces. I feel like I need to become a hot sauce connoisseur. I know there's the green hot sauces, but I haven't really tried them. There's this Mexican restaurant that makes their own hot sauces, so they don't have names really, but they're delicious. Delicious. And they just destroy everyone's internal organs as soon as you consume them, but it's just so worth it. Like, these sauces gut you from the inside out because they're so spicy, but they have such a rich, wonderful flavor. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that they are like internally bleeding from consuming these hot sauces. It's completely worth it. Everyone accepts it. No one complains. And there's 3 different sauces. There's like, I forget how hot each of them are. One's like a dark green. The other one is a red, kind of like this actually. And the other is a kind of brownish. Yeah, kind of brownish orange. And I want to say the brown one is the hot one, the hottest one. And I want to say the green is the second, like the middle hot. And the red is the weaker one. But they're all hot. They're all hotter than like your average store-bought sauce. They're so good. They're so good, but they are so painful. And it's like every time we go to the restaurant and I wanna get the sauces, and I tell myself I will suffer. Everyone in this that's ordering the food is going to suffer because of these sauces. But you can't resist. You know the delights of these sauces that will just overcome you as you eat them with your burrito or with your chips or whatever you're eating. And you just don't care about the consequences. They're so good. There's never been a place besides this place that makes me want to suffer for the brief euphoria of eating these sauces. Not even a single nibble from the lava eel. I am a bit disappointed. All I got is junk. Lots of junk. Maybe it's the trash hat. Maybe I'm attracting junk because I am junk at the moment. Let me talk a bit more about these sauces. Hold on, I'm almost done with my spiel. Okay, I dislike the red sauce, not because it's the weak, not because it's the weak one, not because it's like the runt of the litter. I just don't care for the flavor that much compared to the other ones. Now, I am at a loss for words to describe the heaven of the green sauce and the brown sauce. Like the I don't know what to call the brown sauce because it's not brown. It's like, it's almost orange. It's like a very dark orange, like burnt orange. I guess I'll just call it orange. the green sauce and the orange sauce, they are unmatched. Unmatched. And I don't say that about just anything. I'm very sparing with my compliments. And I'm gonna give these geodes to Clint tomorrow. Yeah, just the green sauce and the orange sauce. They're so good. I don't know which one I like better, because I eat them both. I get like a chip, and I get a scoop of the green sauce, and then on another chip I get the orange sauce. So I kind of they're just harmonizing at the same time, and the red sauce kind of throws off both of them because it has a different flavor. And I can't do without the orange sauce or the green sauce. I need them both. This is my weakness. I know the moment I open the sauces and I get the chips, the scoops are too big. I get too much of the sauce. I would probably suffer less if I just dipped the chips. If I just dipped the chips in the sauces, little dips, I would probably be fine. I would probably not suffer all that much at all. But I can't. I have great self-control, but it goes out the window with these sauces because they're just too good. I'm no match for these sauces. And I have to scoop the sauces. I have to get and here's the thing. I think it's because the sauces come in very small containers. Very small. You'd be surprised at how small the containers are. Probably, I'm trying to think of a size comparison. The diameter is a hair larger than a quarter. And the height is maybe an inch. Maybe an inch and a half. So very small containers that these sauces are served in. And you can ask for more if you want more sauce. We usually get 2 of each. So maybe it's because the containers are so small, I just feel the need to scoop, to get as much sauce as physically possible. It's so good. It just singes your mouth. Your mouth is destroyed. You can't taste anything else after you have these sauces. But the thing is, you don't want to taste anything else after you've had these sauces. And if I could just stand to dip instead of scoop, I would be a better person. But I can't. I cannot bring myself to dip instead of scoop. I have not the power for these sauces. Other sauces, yes. The other sauces I can have full self-control. I still have my mentality, my mind intact, my sanity. But these little sauces, these little bombs of flavor and agony and pleasure at the same time, I have no control. The thing is, I've had to stop going to that restaurant. I've had to go less often because the sauces are just too powerful. I will probably die if I went to that restaurant any more often than I do already. So I have to physically restrain myself to not give in to temptation. I have to not be in the vicinity of that restaurant. And so I will not have the temptation to get those sauces. Because here's I could go to the restaurant and not order the sauces, but what's the point? I mean, sure, the burritos are good, the quesadillas, delicious, chips are nice and salty, flavorful, everything is very good, well made. It doesn't matter. If you don't get the sauces, there's no point. Okay? You don't understand. If you haven't had these sauces, you wouldn't understand. This spiel would not make sense if you haven't had the sauces. If you've had the sauces, you would understand. It's simple. You would understand it automatically. You would accept what I'm saying if you had the sauces. Why is the goat behind a tree? How did you get back there? Okay. Alright, I've got the sauces out of my system. But yeah, now I'm just thinking about it. Now I worry that I will not be able to control myself and I will have to go to the restaurant to get these sauces. I'm worried now. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep some of that amaranth. Oh, Marnie wants some amaranth, doesn't she? Yeah, okay. I'll bring her some amaranth. Purple grain cultivated by ancient civilization. Interesting. Okay, I'll give her some amaranth. Why is my energy always so low? What's the deal? Wednesday... What should I do? Oh, I should buy the silo. Okay, let's do that. I have the stone, I have these... Let me get my wood, and clay. And I have the money, and it's not that expensive. Where should I put it? That is the question. We could put it right here. Perfect area. Oh, little worms in the ground. Just coal, alright. Oh, hazelnut. You know what's delicious besides hot sauce? Okay, I'm done with the hot sauce rant. I'm gonna go on a chestnut rant. Okay. I have lived in Ohio, the northmost little corner of Ohio that you can get. And I'm going the wrong way. We had chestnut trees. And chestnuts are crazy because wait, actually maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, chestnuts form in these spiky little balls. They just fall. They're covered in spikes. They hurt if you pick them up, and you have to crack them open. And inside are those buckeyes? I don't remember. Those are buckeyes. Never mind. If they're chestnuts, let me continue, because they come in these spiky little seed pods, and you gotta break them open. And then lo and behold, there's the chestnuts. I forget that. I think there's several in the seed pods. And then you let the chestnuts dry out on their own, and then finally you can bake them. You like slice them so they will explode. If you don't slice them before you bake them, they will actually explode because the skin is very tough. It's like almost woody, like wood. So you have to slice them open, otherwise like the heat will build up air pressure within the shell, and it will actually explode. It will you'll be shocked because you'll hear like gunshots. It's like, am I being shot at? Is this a drive-by shooting? Is this a personal attack? No, don't worry. It's your chestnuts exploding in the oven. You can't eat them anymore. They're in pieces, and your oven is dirty. Make sure you slice your chestnuts. So here's the thing. You can move. I need to check the calendar. He's not gonna let me check the calendar. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing important. I'm gonna buy more corn. I don't... When does he stop being closed on Wednesdays? Okay. What was it? Chestnuts. Store-bought chestnuts are it's a hit or miss. You could have a good batch, you could have a horrible batch. It depends. The bad batch are like rocks. You could bake them however slowly, however way you want. They're gonna be like rocks if you just get a bad batch. You can't. It's out of your power. you can't do anything. If you get a good batch, they're tender, you know? The chestnuts on the inside are tender, soft, very flavorful, subtly sweet, very nice, very light snack, you know? Light, but it fills you up. It's a very nice, very delectable snack. Almost a delicacy, I would say. And what can I get rid of? But here's the thing. It's very difficult to get a good batch. There's not a lot of them. It's really just luck on your side. And it can be really annoying. Here's the thing, though. I was in Spain once for 3 months, and there was this guy. There was this guy in the park. I would go to the park every day in the evening because this guy owned a chestnut stand in the park. I don't know where he... Oh man, Clint, come on. You gotta have better hours. And yeah, this guy had a little stand in the park, and he would open it in the evening. And I don't know where he got his chestnuts, but here's the thing. He would not bake them in a regular oven. He had like